Uttarakhand, the land of the gods, a place so beautiful that will make heavens jealous. Now, that place, since over a decade, is falling prey to flash floods, claiming countless lives and destroying the topography. So, before we talk about what's happening here, Uttarakhand lo ee floods enduku vastunnai avanni velle mundu, I just want you to understand how important Uttarakhand as a state is, not just for tourism money, but for the culture it represents. The Kedarnath temple, for instance, it has mentions in the Mahabharata. Such an ancient site, the state is filled with places of spiritual power. Okay, I'm not a spiritual person, definitely not. But once you go to Uttarakhand, the spirituality will consume you, irrespective of what your religion is. So such a place, historically and culturally significant place, today I honestly believe that it's not the cloudburst fault, it's our fault where we are failing to protect our culture. What happened recently, what you're seeing in the news is that there was a powerful cloudburst on August 5th in the Kir Ganga river attachment near Dharli village in Uttarkashi district. This triggered a sudden flash flood and landslide. It ravaged the downstream settlements. You have seen similar news, the devastating flash floods of 2018, and subsequently almost every year we are hearing of flash floods in Uttarakhand. Now let me tell you, take a look at this image properly. See where Uttarakhand is situated. Uttarakhand is situated on a tectonically active area. Understand? It's a place where many rivers meet. So this is where River Ganga takes birth. Yes, of course, not just at the Gangotri River. You know this diagram, just look at this diagram. Yeah, this is a very famous diagram. Almost all UPSC aspirants have by hearted this diagram. Now, the entire formation of Ganga, a mighty river, where it culminates and forms at Devprayag, everything happens at Uttarakhand. Also, it is a tectonically active place. It's a place which is prone to landslides. So there's a local legend that there is an ancient temple. You must have heard of it in the news also. So the legend goes, our temple ni teeste, something very devastating will happen to Kedarnath. Of course, like you, even I didn't believe, and like us, even the officials didn't believe. They thought, okay, some construction ki adduga undani cheppi, they removed that whatever the statue and everything. Within 5 hours, Kedarnath was flooded. Out of nowhere, there was a cloudburst, landslide, glacial slide, and we all know what happened afterwards. It claimed thousands of lives. So yeah, even I didn't believe it. And afterwards, what happened later also, you know, the beam, a stone magically came out of nowhere and protected Kedarnath temple. So I don't think that, okay, what is this in a UPSC channel? She's saying all this. The thing is that whatever our culture teaches us is nothing but deep reverence to nature. We need to understand that no matter how advanced we become, we are still below nature. Nature is still all powerful and mighty. We are just a small speck of dust on earth. Every time we forget it, incidents like these remind us about our place, to be honest. Again, time and again, every year we are covering this news. Some or the other person is covering. And every time Indian Army, thankfully, it's coming to the rescue operations. But what are we supposed to do now? Isn't this the reason for unplanned development? Isn't this a proper case study for unplanned development? In an area prone to landslide, you want to build luxury resorts. And now you tell me, every UPSC aspirant, I've shown you the diagram before. Every UPSC aspirant has by hearted the diagram, and this is a UPSC PYQ. Now, once clearing the UPSC, why are they forgetting this? Geography, why are they forgetting history? Now, at such a place, what you're going to do is you're going to build luxury resorts and everything. No, man, the luxury resort owners are not the ones who are dead. People who are dead are normal people. People like you and me. People who have no one. People who can never recover from such a devastation like this. So, this is it. Unplanned development, unchecked tourism, luxury tourism, where resources are misallocated in the name of development. This is what we need to keep in check. And my sincere request is that this has somewhere, you know, the entire situation that's happening in Uttarakhand is a culmination of decades of neglect, not just 1 or 2 years. Even now they want to encroach temples and everything. And it's not about the temple or masjid or mosque. Indian temples, Indian culture, such a rich culture. What we do is that everything we do is to protect and respect nature. That is the core of our culture. So if you can just inculcate this into your daily practices, you will avoid situations like this. Now again, temples are being encroached in the name of building shopping complexes and everything. We really don't need it, because I myself, and I love traveling. As a proper travel enthusiast, I'm saying, no, we don't need all those. We don't need that much of shopping. We are fine without it. Anyway, this is a culmination of decades of neglect, as I said before. And all the UPSC aspirants, this is my sincere request. Once you get selected, do not forget what you did. Do not forget your basics. And don't forget that your duty is to protect the culture, preserve it for the further generations, not to help some multinational corporation or a business. Thank you.